What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? This is YBE.
In the house.
And we are chilling here in the beautiful Medellin, Colombia. And we are going to tackle one of our subscribers' questions. And this particular subscriber asked us about 4 questions. So we're going to break the questions up in separate videos, but we're super duper excited because
We're going to add extra guests to the questions.
yes, because we figured you may not always just want to hear from us.
No.
We're going to start incorporating other young and Black expats into the videos that are living abroad. So,
Exactly.
the question for this week is why did we decide to move abroad? Like, what was your final straw? What was the final straw?
Yeah. Well, as we said before, we decided to move abroad because first we wanted to mark that off our bucket list. We wanted to travel the world.
Yes.
We wanted to experience new things.
And experience other cultures.
And we wanted to have a family outside the United States.
Yes. One of the main goals when we decided to move abroad was the fact that we wanted to start a family in another country. And so mission accomplished.
That's right. So then what was the final straw? We decided that we wanted to move, but the final straw was the rent.
Yes. Our bills. Just the bills in the United States.
Yeah, it was the ratio. When you're entrepreneurs and you run your own business, you want to make sure that your debt to income ratio is slightly down. What you make,
yes.
What you make, as far as what you dish out, is you're benefiting from that.
Exactly. And we were just paying just way too much, $6,000, $7,000 a month, to have to, meet those obligations on a monthly basis as an entrepreneur. It becomes a hardship. I mean, it's like a struggle. How are you going to save when you're spending that much money just to survive? We wasn't out buying a whole bunch of different things. This was just the cost of living in the Washington, D.C. area where we were from.
So that was the final
final straw for us.
Yes.
Hey guys, we are the Black YBEs, and we wanted to come and jump on here and answer some questions. We definitely firstly want to shout out YBE, Young Black Expats, and we thank you so much for inviting us to come and do an interview for your followers. So you asked us 4 questions, and we're going to answer those questions as best as we can. So first of all, as an introduction, again, we are the Black YBEs. We are a family of 4 from the United States, currently traveling the world. Within the last year, we've been to Panama, and we're currently in Medellin, Colombia, and we're loving it. So here's the first question. Why did you decide to move abroad? And what was your final straw? What made you decide? So I'm going to go ahead and let my husband lead with that one.
Well, to answer your question, I've actually always wanted to live abroad. I've traveled, a lot in my youth and also as an adult. But, it's hard to pull your family, away from other family members. But actually, I think that the final straw was for me when back in 2015, 2016, back when there was this onslaught of police brutality. And when it actually happened in the same county that I was living in Georgia, and didn't get a lot of coverage, but it happened. To me, that was the final straw. I felt a responsibility to put my family in a place that's safe, that they can grow and that they can develop. And consequently, we decided to embark upon this journey, this amazing adventure of the Black YBEs. So.
Well, for me, what did I do to decide to move abroad? As my husband mentioned, he's always been a fan of travel. We both have. Our entire marriage, we've been married for about 18 years, and we've always traveled extensively throughout our entire marriage. We raised our children traveling. We've been almost across the entire United States, and all over Caribbean and Mexico and etc. However, as far as moving abroad is concerned, we talked about this almost 15 years ago, and we really decided that it was something that we wanted to make a part of our future. within the last 5 years, for me personally, I've lost 4 family members who were really, really strong support systems in my life. My biggest cheerleaders, people that were the closest people to my heart, and they all died unexpectedly. So it really shook me up and made me decide that, life is really short and it's really fragile. And it's important to live your life, not just exist, not just get by, but to really live out your dreams. And so I challenged myself January 2016 and said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and step out past fear and go ahead and make the jump. And so we decided in January. I finally decided in January. I was comfortable. And then in, I believe, March or April of 2016, we were already flying over to Panama to do a scout trip and check it out. So that's the reason that I decided to move, because of those circumstances that
I
happened.
had to leave because, it was a spiritual journey, but then there were some other political things that I was tying in together and connecting the dots. And I was just like, if you don't agree with something, then why stay? And that was it for me. The final straw for me was I got physically sick. And when I got sick that way, it was like, I know I had to do something.
Well, the final straw with me was I was trying to save up a certain amount of money. And then when I finally reached that certain number, I decided to make that move. It was really that simple. I just had a set amount of money I felt that I need to have to live abroad. And once I reached it, I was out.
Hey family, thanks again for all of your support. Also, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. And don't forget to check out our new ebook, All the Things That You Need to Know Before You Decide to Move Abroad. Peace.